Courts for our lost and found section. So what have you come back with today?
Today I've actually come out with a racket that I lost last year.
Ah, you found it again.
I found it. But I'm going to show you a couple of things here.
Yep.
In the players today, they use different strings.
Yeah, now I keep hearing about this and I want you to explain it.
For example, I use a natural string in the mains and a synthetic string here,
okay, so
which gives it a little deader feel because of the synthetic going this way, but a lively feel because of the natural gut, and also better feel in the little volleys and the small shots because of the natural gut. Some players do it the other way around, where you get more spin because the synthetic strings are the mains, and they're stronger, and it's more of a trampoline effect, and they put natural gut the other way to have some feel left. Then most players use the synthetic string all the way across.
So it's always the combination of the two that makes a difference. So I was going to say, why would you not just put all gut in or all synthetic?
Well, all gut will break very quickly, and all synthetic, no, a lot of players, most players do
Does that matter? They can just get it restrung?
Well, yeah, maybe. But a lot of players put synthetic all the way, all over, and I think most players do that. But it's a much deader feel, and you have to be a hard hitter. To make that. But another thing, this is my own racket, and I've built it myself, basically. It is obviously a Wilson, as you can see, but I put lead tape down here to make it a little heavier in the head.
Yeah. And what's that going to do then?
Well, it gives just a heavier feel at the end. It felt too light for me, this racket. So if you're at home and you don't get your rackets custom made like most players do, I don't, because I keep changing, but I'm going to stay with this frame. It's great. For example, the grip.
Yeah.
It's an old one because it was just found from last year. But I've built up the grip a little bit on the side here to make it more rectangular.
Ooh, let me feel that then.
Because it felt very square to me. And if you're at home, don't just, I always hear this, oh, that racket is too light.
So you built it up on the top?
To make it more rectangular, exactly, yeah. But I hear this, oh, I like this certain racket because it's very light. I like light rackets. Well, that's not an argument. You can make your racket heavier or lighter. You can change the grip slightly and you find a racket that you like in terms of the flexibility of the frame, but then you play with it and you take off some lead tape and whatever. It's not a good-looking racket, is it?
It's not now. It looks like it should go off to, you know, I don't know, charity shop.
The museum over here at Wilander, maybe.
But it's a very big grip, this, that you've got. But Nadal has a very small grip, doesn't he? Is that right? Somebody said to me it's a tiny grip where he wraps his whole hand around the racket. Is that right?
It's all individual. You know, it's all individual. But really, don't be afraid of building, you know, working with the racket.
Now I know where I'm going wrong. I need to put some of this cross stuff in.
Yeah, and you make it look worn out so that your opponent has a lot of respect for you. You spend a lot of hours on the court.
Good
anyway,
stuff.
Thank you.
Fascinating. Thank you very much. Okay, well, time for another short break, and when we